So we are here talking to Constance Jones, who's a brand new anchor here at 8 News. Tell us about highlights in your career.
So I have been working in journalism for about 15 years. I started when I was like 10. Tyler, Texas, Oklahoma City, storm chasing, truly as scary as you can imagine. In New York for a little bit. I also spent time in Atlanta and about a decade in Miami. Now I'm in Richmond, so I'm super excited.
On Condi.
And I'm Constance Jones. These are the photos at the center of all the controversy. As you can see, one photo showing someone in blackface along with someone in a KKK outfit. Entire press event lasting for over 40 minutes. His statement roughly 10 minutes. And then he took questions openly for about 30 minutes there, willing to answer anything that came at him. Also, another point just to bring out real quickly. He talked about a dance competition where he impersonated Michael Jackson, and he said he won. And he also used shoe polish on his face to darken his face. We're expecting the governor to speak at 2:30. His office, his communication office, has said that he is going to be talking about this, whether he's going to be backing down on those photos, how he's going to explain all of that. But one big question a lot of folks had is impeachment even possible if he hasn't broken the law here?
I mean, impeachment is a today.
And Rich, we've seen elected officials cringe as they respond to these allegations. Are staffers feeling the pressure to resign as well?
Absolutely.
New tonight, Virginia is the best state for business. That's according to CNBC. They ranked the Commonwealth as #1. That's actually up 3 spots from last year. Now, Governor Ralph Northam says that he believes that decision was made because Virginia has invested in education and has landed the new Amazon headquarters. All right, Amy, thanks so much. And new tonight, the Coast Guard is suspending its search for a teacher. He went missing in the ocean in Virginia Beach. Let's rewind back just a little bit.
Sure.
We were talking about the economy, and we do have really great unemployment rates in our state.
Yep.
But a story we just ran this week,
Yeah.
and I know you're well aware of it, companies cannot find enough skilled workers.
Right.
How are you going to address that issue?
Think about it.
All right, let's move on to healthcare and cutting costs for healthcare.
Yep.
You know the numbers, 3.2 million people that are uninsured compared to 2017. There's a lot of folks from the other side saying that's a Republican problem, that they've scared companies away from investing in Obamacare. What would you say to that, and what needs to be done to fix the problem?
Yeah, I've never.
And I'm Constance Jones. We're here at the James Center for the 34th annual Grand Illumination, and we are so excited to be here tonight.
The plaza and all over downtown.
Yeah, very exciting. It'll be my first time, so I can't wait to see it all. But there's still plenty of time for you guys to get out here if you want to. There's still about an hour to go.
And I'm Constance Jones. Tonight, new details involving that hit-run crash in Chaco Bottom. Police sources now confirmed to 8 News that they believe the driver intentionally hit 4 people. And in Storm Tracker 8 tonight, another beautiful day across our area. Here's a live look outside. What you don't see is all the heat and humidity out there. Let's get our first look at the forecast with our chief meteorologist, John Bernier. Richmond's Redevelopment and Housing Authority is having a community walk in Crichton Court. Do you lose sleep stressing out with money? Most of us do. You're probably not alone. In fact, a new report from Bankrate says that nearly 1 in 3 adults say they lose sleep over money, specifically worrying about everyday expenses. But people also stay up worrying about their retirement savings, health care, and also paying off different types of debt. And the report also says that women actually deal with it more than men, 59% to I think 52%. So we're more stressed out than the men are. The woman in Charles City County loses everything in a house fire. It happened on Monday morning, leaving everything heavily damaged there. 8 News reporter Julius Kizzy spoke with that woman. She shares her story on how she plans to move forward.
My dad was in the service for over 25 years, so for anyone who has anyone in the military, you understand the importance that these little puppies do for those who come back with disabilities, PTSD. I mean, we have some amazing stories that we're going to be telling during the course of the next 2 years about what these service animals really do for those who are in need.
Time now is 9:11 this morning, and of course we could all use some help in staying in shape. Well, guess what? We have some expert advice for a trainer to the stars. Kenya Crooks has worked with some of the best in Hollywood. See, I took off my stilettos. I've got my shoes on. I'm ready to exercise.
The stilettos is in the back.
They're in the back.
People. Look, and I've already been briefed. Hey, touch the floor. 6, just like that. So 7.
Okay,
boom.
this is for the stomach, huh?
That's what you.
Okay.
Do you feel that in your stomach?
I do. I just ate something. You know, I don't think a lot of people realize the importance of soup in keeping your body healthy and pushing those unwanted toxins out. So we can talk about that today. But what are we going to be cooking?
Today we're cooking, I can't believe it's butternut.
I can't believe it's butternut. I love it. Morning morning and welcome back. It's 8:39 this morning, and guess who joins us in the studio? It's Max with a big yawn. That's how we feel for this Monday, don't we?
Yes.
A little sleepy. Of course, Fox 5 has teamed up with Canine Assistance with Operation Max.
We've been preparing for the last week for this amazing adventure. Of course, we're raising funds for the Miami Children's Initiative, but the big thing we're about to do in about 30 minutes is go over the edge. But Mario, I want you to show everyone the City of Miami Fire Rescue. Thank Jesus that they're here for us, because I am definitely a little scared. Of course, there's a lot of safety precautions in place. We are fully ready and geared up, but we still need our training, which is super important. But we're going to be live in a little bit to show you a little bit more about what we're doing.
And by as well. But they are going to be fine. Constance is fierce. Look at those muscles. She's good. She's concentrating. She is about to lower herself and rappel down the side of a building. Brave girl right there.
Yeah, his speech inspired hundreds at the commencement, and now it's going viral online. Take a look.
This past year, I suffered from severe depression.
Alton Costin III wanted to be a voice for the voiceless in his graduation speech.
I just wanted to be able to relate to so many people. Depression is something that a lot of teens, not even teens, but a lot of people in general go through.
Costin spoke about his battles with depression and the pressures of getting into college. He's a varsity football captain, vice president of the Honor Society, and graduated high school with honors. But
I was depressed because my family simply could not afford for me to go to college.
he soon reached a breaking point.
I cried in their arms, my mother, father, and sister. I told them how I felt, and in this very moment, we did something I'll never forget. We locked hands, and my father said these distinct words: "Lord, we give this situation to you."
Weeks later, William and Mary sent him an acceptance letter.
I went running through the house.
Even better, he learned his tuition would be paid in full. Alton says his parents gave him the strength to share his story.
My parents are superheroes. It's unexplainable what they do to my life.
Parenting is an extremely hard job. You never know if you're doing right or wrong. You just pray about it. Do the best you can.
For Alton and his family, they're just thankful for this next step.
Just a kid from Richmond with dreams and aspirations. Get accepted to the College of William and Mary. Not only get accepted, but get a full tuition scholarship. I'm honestly blessed.
Well, tomorrow Alton is actually heading to the university for new student orientation. He says he plans to pursue a degree in public policy with a minor in economics. Well, a 13-year-old girl from Henrico has been selected as a finalist in a national science competition. Her passion for water conservation got her a spot in the top 10, and she could win the title of America's top young scientist. Take a look at her invention. It's Positively Richmond.
Hi, I'm Camelia Sharma, a 6th grade student at Moody Middle School in Richmond, Virginia.
After submitting a short video explaining her passion for conservation, 13-year-old Camelia Sharma was selected as one of 10 finalists in the 3M Young Scientist Challenge.
I really did not think I was going to become a finalist because it was like a last-minute sort of thing, but here I am a finalist.
The competition recognizes students like Camelia who uses their scientific thinking to create an invention that'll improve their communities.
I'm in my backyard. The setup is finally complete.
For this George H. Moody 7th grader, she wanted to develop a water leakage detection system to reduce water loss.
So much water gets lost in the water systems due to small and minor leaks.
So she used plastic pipes around the perimeter of her pool, along with handmade circuits and generators to pinpoint leakage areas. She says over 48 billion cubic meters of water is lost every year. Her invention would cut that number.
I found that there isn't much attention being paid to our old and used water systems, so I decided to work with that.
The next step is turning her concept into reality. This October, she'll compete with other finalists in Minneapolis for a chance at $25,000 and the title of America's top young scientist.
I'm really excited about going.
Now, Camila is planning to donate her cash awards to STEM education. She's already won $1,000 rather for being a finalist. And her brother, he's actually her secret weapon. He competed last year, and he was a finalist, and he donated his winnings as well.
Well, it's wonderful. So cheers to him and cheers to her. Who says local kids aren't working hard in school?